Washington, photo, Facebook. Detroit. A former Detroit deputy police chief accused of pocketing a $3,000 bribe from Detroit towing titan Gasper Fiore, lying to the FBI and failing a polygraph exam is expected to plead guilty next week, according to federal court records. A surprise plea hearing for Celia Washington was announced Friday, 1 week after her lawyer filed secret FBI wiretap documents that indicate several previously undisclosed Metro Detroit public officials and politicians have drawn scrutiny from federal agents during a public corruption investigation that led to Washington's indictment. The FBI wiretap documents contain a list of target subjects that includes several public officials. Among them, Wayne County Sheriff Benny Napoleon, Wayne County Circuit Judge Vonda Evans, 2 former state representatives and Detroit City Councilman Gabe Leland. None of those officials have been charged in the federal probe. The plea hearing is Tuesday in front of U.S. District Judge David Lawson in Detroit. Washington will plead to bribery conspiracy and could face up to 2 years in federal prison, said her defense lawyer, Arnold Reed. A plea would make Washington the 14th person convicted in a wide-ranging corruption scandal that started in Macomb County and has since spread to Detroit. So far, 18 people have been charged with crimes related to the corruption investigation. She knows she made a mistake, an MS. Washington wants to put this behind her, Reed said. Gasper Fiore, photo, Facebook. Washington was accused of accepting bribes from Fiore to help with permits and circumvent rules that prohibit a towing company owner from having more than one company in each police district or towing rotation, the indictment says. Washington insists she never influenced the towing rotation or tried to boost Fiore's towing empire, Reed said. She told him, flat out, she wasn't changing the towing rotation. She thought this guy was her friend, and it turns out, he wasn't, Reed said. She knew why he was giving her the money. She didn't have the power to influence the rotation. But when you're a public official and you accept money from somebody and you know why they're giving it to you, even if you didn't do anything, you're still guilty under the federal statute. Washington tried to return the money to Fiore, her lawyer said. He wouldn't take it, Reed said. Plea negotiations were underway for weeks and were not influenced by the disclosure of FBI wiretap documents that were supposed to remain sealed in federal court, Reed said. Not at all, man, Reed said. That didn't influence anything. Investigators amassed substantial evidence against Washington, including secret video recordings, a significant number of wiretaps, text messages and other evidence. Washington, 57, of Detroit was indicted in October on federal conspiracy and bribery charges that carry penalties of up to 10 years in federal prison. She is free on bond. According to the indictment, Washington pocketed bribes in exchange for helping Fiore grab a bigger piece of a towing industry that totaled more than $2 million a year. She was indicted despite being given a chance to cooperate with investigators.